There's a plague, a high-ticket closing plague. And if you're in the space, if you're getting into the space, if you've been in the space, you know about this. And you may not actually know it intellectually, but you've been through this. This plague is keeping you from being the person that you want to be. It's keeping you from hitting your goals. It's keeping you from hitting your KPIs. It's keeping you from the freedom that you want. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how to break it. Okay? Now, if you don't know who I am, let's do the quick introduction so everybody gets it. Over the last 5 years, I've been obsessed with high ticket sales, remote closing, been in the space as long as anybody. And truth is, I've helped thousands of people start their journey, see success, and actually build a career in this amazing space. I'm such a big believer in it because number one is it's a great way to transition from your 9 to 5 into the online space. Number two, it's a great way to help people. It's a great way to interact with people. It's a great way to become a better version of yourself. And then finally, I think that the true power for you comes from finding something you're passionate about and going and building on that. And so I think with sales, you can do that because there's so many industries, so many niches that you can get into. But let's talk about this plague that's going on that's keeping you from being the closer, the sales rep that you want to be, okay? And it disguises itself. Let's start like this. Before I even tell you what it is, it disguises itself as hustle. It disguises itself as hunger. It disguises itself as follow-up. When you're doing your follow-ups. It disguises itself as grinding. It disguises itself as focus. But the reason you're not achieving the level that you think you can be at, because all of us, we can take it up a level. Can you agree with me right now that you could take it up a level? If you do, then this is the reason you're not getting there. Okay? Let's leave that there. We'll box it in so we know what it looks like. Disguise. Okay? Truth is, you want it too bad. You want to close the deal too bad. You want to earn commission too bad. You have to. And this is the trick. This is the oxymoron of sales, is that when you want the sale too bad, I didn't spell this right. When you want the sale too bad, your prospect can feel it. You get what we like to call commission breath. Like you see the person as a dollar, a way for you to make money, as opposed to actually truly helping them, listening to them, creating understanding. And so there's this catch-22 of, in this space, we got to hustle. We got to do our follow-ups. We got to focus. We got to grind. We got to make the calls. All that's true. And yes, you do need to do these things. The problem is you got to trick yourself into not wanting it too bad. You want it too bad. And when you want it too bad, when you want something, it means you don't have it. And nobody wants to buy from someone who doesn't have it. Now, I'm not saying fake it till you make it. I'm not saying flex and act like you're somebody you're not. But what I'm telling you is that the prospects respond to you trying to help them and listen to them in the best way possible. And if you're coming off like, oh, I need this sale, I got to have it. If I don't make this sale, even if in reality you don't make the sale, like you don't know where you're gonna sleep tonight. You have to figure out a way to take the importance of this sale, this close that you're about to do, and minimize it. Make it not important. And realize that there's hundreds of deals out there for you. There's hundreds of deals to close. The one you're talking to, you need to focus on doing what's best for them. This is where I see a lot of people get caught up. We just placed a sales rep. She came back to us, and she wants it differently, right? She doesn't want it just because she has money. She's doing well. She's had a couple positions. She's made a good stack of money. But she wants it so bad because she wants her boss. She wants the person that hired her to be proud of her and do a good job for her. And that's a great attribute. It's a great thing. But when you want it too bad, you start pressing. You start needing it. You start talking to the prospect as if you have it. And even if you don't physically, even if you don't like verbally say things that, give off the commission breath, as we call it, the prospect can feel it. I talk about this all the time, talking about surrendering, being convicted that the path you're on is going to happen, that all the deals that you have out there, they're coming to you, they're flowing to you. You hear me talk about that. And when you do that, the one that's in front of you right now, you don't need it. And every time you don't need it, every single time, the person is going to feel it. And you're going to have a lot better chance of them getting started and closing the deal. So the question, how do I not need it when I actually need it? You don't need it when you actually need it by understanding that there are hundreds of other deals out there. They're all coming, and being convicted that it's happening. If it's not this sale, it's the next one. But the focus should not be on the sale. It should be on the prospect. How do we focus on the need of the prospect? Talk to that person in a way where you see them as already their ideal self. Nobody wants to buy from someone who needs it. Why would they take your advice? If you're not doing well, if you're not helping other people do it, if you're not, doing it the right way and you're focused on other people, if you're focused on yourself and not other people, if you're focused on the money you're going to make, there's a plague going on. And this is going to be a short video, but I believe this plague can be simply solved by reframing your perspective. Conviction. Sometimes we talk about conviction in the product that you're selling, but conviction that you are creating the life you want in high-ticket sales. And you just break free from the plague. And you understand that sales are coming. It's happening. The person I'm talking to, my job is to truly help them and benefit from them. No, not benefit from them. Truly help them, not just benefit from them. And if you do a good job, what happens is you will benefit from them. But it starts by caring and collapsing the importance of wanting it too bad. Don't want it too bad, even if you feel like you need it. Truth is, you don't need it. All your resources, this is an abundant universe. Everything you need is coming towards you. Your competition, the other people on your sales team, they can get theirs and you can get yours too. There's plenty. There's not a limited amount of resources. It's not finite. It's unlimited. You want it too bad. And it's become a plague I see all over the world with our sales reps. We got people in Australia. We got people in the US, the UK, Canada, all over the world. It's worse than COVID-19. You got to believe that what you want's coming. And when you do that, the sale becomes easy because the prospect knows that you're listening to them and you're not trying to go get it just because of the sale. You're trying to help them. I don't know what happens, but when you do that, the floodgates open. Give it a try. Remember, the world is better when you're better.